All right, good morning, everyone. How's it going? Wednesday morning. What a wild day yesterday, huh? Everything kind of just jumped back to towards the end of the day, but not enough, right? Okay, so we got SPY and QQQ jumping up. We got the futures looking very, very green this morning. I think let's go to my app here. Let's say Dow futures are up, S&P is up, Nasdaq is up. So it should look like a pretty good day on the market, right? I mean, we'll see. But so far, SPY is looking a little bouncy. So is the Queens. So we'll see what happens today. It's just we got to stay above this line right here, this green line. It's like 432. It's my moving average 100 here. All right, we got to stay above that. All right, if we can stay above this, we're okay, and then we can get back to business. All right, but hope you guys survived yesterday at least for the morning. Right, the morning was just the dips was just crazy. But all right, let's take a look at what I'm working with this morning. So number one is NMAT. I don't know. Maybe you guys have all the details of what's going on with this company, but it's looking pretty good here at $6.27. It's a really nice daily cup and handle action, right? And we saw it try to break 642 yesterday. It did. It went briefly above the resistance, fell back down a little bit, and now it's retrying. So you have a very nice setup here. And I'm looking for it to come back to the daily VWAP here around 743. And I got a potential target here right about $8. All right, for a nice profit. All right, number two, I'm still on Amazon. I held calls overnight. I got diamond hands, man. Look at it. All right, so we gapped up this morning. It hit 33.50 this morning, I believe. Yeah, that was crazy. So hit 33.50 this morning, pulling back here. Pretty sure it's got to fill that gap down to 33.25 before it goes anywhere. So I am looking, obviously, for a nice bounce on Amazon today. Let's see if we can get back to 33.62. We know that if the market's pretty decent, it likes to hang out 3,400. So if you bought calls yesterday, I've been tweeting a lot about Amazon. This thing's going back to 3,700 eventually. All right. And even eventually it'll be off to 4,000. All right. So that's my take on Amazon. Let's take a look at Neuro. Now, this is a fun one, isn't it? Right? It just kind of hangs out at $10 area. This is pretty much a floor, but at 10, kind of hangs out here, and then all of a sudden people start tweeting about it, and then it jumps up to like 12, 14. So I'm kind of cool hanging out with Neuro these days at $10.40. I'm in at 10.50 or 10.60. Just accumulate some shares and wait for the next pop. Looks like the next pop will be in a few days. So this will be Neuro's always a fun stock to be around or to have in your portfolio, just because when it bounces, it just goes crazy. Let's talk about CEI and the FinTwit names here. CEI, of course, pulling back here a little bit this morning, but that's okay. Daily chart looks still pretty much intact. Looks like this one really still wants to run. And looking at the 2-hour chart, the trend is still in. And that's what I say, ride the trend until the end, right? It's still looking great, at these levels. Like I said yesterday, consolidating between 292 and 327. And then eventually, most likely, if nothing bad happens, hey, it should be, we should probably see 350s and perhaps 4 in the near future. Let's talk about DATS real quick. DATS 4-hour chart is a flag setting up, ready to explode again. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw yesterday afternoon, out of nowhere, went from 11 to almost like 14 on the 4-hour chart. Looking at the daily chart, still looks great to me. All right. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, for me, DATS is going to be a long-term hold. It's 15s is obviously in play, and potentially 20 and 30. I think some of the price targets are around $30. All right. So with that being said, I don't see any comments. I don't see any questions here. So I think that's it for today. And that's what we're working with. So we're working with CEI, DATS, NMAT, Neuro, Amazon. Oh, let me talk about RGS. I know this one's been trending for the last 24 to 48 hours. All right. I believe yesterday hit high 5 and fell off. And I don't necessarily like this candlestick pattern. but you got a floor here. It finally bounced off the floor. I think there's a lot of shorts all over it. I think I believe it's about 23% short. I didn't, I'm following this stock for now, just watching it how it develops. But there's just FYI, there's a lot of hype around the stock. It's just it could be a kind of a meme stock situation in short term. So we'll see how that goes. All right. So you want to keep an eye on RGS. All right. With that being said, have a great day, guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow pre-market.